What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Wednesday, March 7th, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Henry Cavill proved he's very much alive in a selfie Monday following reports of his death. The 34-year-old British actor assured fans with the photo on Instagram after a Google search searched his date of death as March 3rd. The post featured a picture of Cavill furrowing his eyebrows alongside a screen of the erroneous report. The search results showed his Wikipedia page, and the false factoid died March 3rd, 2018. Cavill captioned the post, "When you learn that you died 2 days ago," which had received over 889,000 likes as of Tuesday morning. Fans expressed relief and joked about the incident in the comments. One person wrote, "Whoa, I went to find your page to find out if it's true actually. LOL, hashtag the fakest of the fake news." Another person said, "Looking pretty good for a dead guy. Must be the godlike powers from playing Superman." Cavill plays Clark Kent, aka Superman, in the DC Comics cinematic universe. He'll reprise the character in an untitled solo movie and the Justice League sequel, Justice League Part 2. Gayle King thinks best friend Oprah Winfrey should reconsider running for president. The 63-year-old television personality encouraged Winfrey on Tuesday's episode of CBS This Morning to oppose President Donald Trump in the 2020 election. King told the 64-year-old media mogul, "No one should be convinced to run for the presidency, but I also think you have a very unique ability in terms of healing and connecting all people." Winfrey responded, "I have great compassion for people I do, but I think you need more than compassion to be president of the United States." Winfrey said that King initially urged her to run during a conversation at her home in Maui, Hawaii. The pair discussed the prospect prior to Winfrey's speech at the Golden Globe Awards in January. Winfrey recalled, Gayle goes, "Look, I just wanted to talk to you about something. It's not going to be good for you, but I think it would be good for the country." And I'm like, "Get out of here." Winfrey previously said in the March issue of InStyle that King was calling and texting regularly about the possibility. She explained her reservations in the interview, saying a presidential run is not for her. The star said, "I always felt very secure and confident with myself in knowing what I could do and what I could not do. So it's not something that interests me. I don't have the DNA for it." Vanessa Williams will reportedly join Bellamy Young in a new ABC pilot. The 54-year-old actress and the 48-year-old Scandal star will portray cosmetic saleswomen in the forthcoming comedy False Prophets, according to Deadline. False Prophets is described as Desperate Housewives meets Glengarry Glen Ross. The series will co-star Teen Wolf alum Shelley Henning and Girls Guide to Divorce actress Kasha Patel. The Hollywood Reporter says Williams will play Susan, the chief of a successful tribe of saleswomen who attempts to recruit Laura, played by Young. The characters clash after Laura starts her own tribe in the multi-level marketing cosmetics business. Alec Mobile and co-black producer Kayla Alpert penned the script. She will executive produce The Crossing, and executive producer Jason Reed and Desperate Housewives executive producer Sabrina Wynn will also participate in the series. Williams previously starred on the ABC series Ugly Betty and Desperate Housewives. Her last starring TV role was as Maxine Robinson on the VH1 series Daytime Divas, which aired for one season in 2017. Issa Rae is so excited to host the 2018 CFDA Fashion Awards. The 33-year-old actress celebrated the gig in a tweet Monday. Following news, she will host the awards show June 4th at the Brooklyn Museum in New York. She wrote, "So excited to announce that I will be hosting the 2018 CFDA Fashion Awards on June 4th. Mark your calendars. Hashtag CFDA Awards." The Council of Fashion Designers of America also shared the news on Twitter. The trade association wrote, "We have some exciting news. Issa Rae will host the 2018 CFDA Fashion Awards at the Brooklyn Museum on June 4th. Rae will be the first woman to host the CFDA Fashion Awards in nearly a decade. CFDA President Stephen Kolb had nothing but praise for the star in the press release. He lauded, "Issa Rae is leading a new generation of performers who use their voice and humor to discuss social topics in a way that is relatable and poignant." Rae is known for creating and starring on the HBO series Insecure, which is based on her web series Awkward Black Girl. The show co-stars Jay Ellis, Yvonne Uri, and Lisa Joyce, and was renewed for a third season in August. Kylie Jenner is giving fans a first glimpse of daughter Stormi's nursery. The 20-year-old television personality showed off Stormi's butterfly-adorned room in a Snapchat post Monday after welcoming the infant with boyfriend rapper Travis Scott in February. The photo showed a large pastel pink heart with butterfly decals hanging on a light blue wall. A mouse-shaped candy dispenser reading "Baby" stands on the floor. Jenner captioned the picture, "I love her room." Jenner gave birth to Stormi on February 1st, following months of speculation about her pregnancy. She shared her first photo of her daughter's face Saturday on Instagram. Stories are after giving fans indirect glimpse over the past few weeks. The new mom gushed, "My pretty girl." People reported last week that Jenner is hands-on and involved parents who enjoys motherhood. Source says Kylie is 1 month into being a mom and still loving it. It's exhausting, but she loves that she's a mom and is honestly really enjoying all the responsibilities that has come along with it. The entire added, she absolutely gets her hands dirty changing diapers on the regular and is really attentive in making sure Stormi is eating and sleeping enough. Ari Ulendic Jr. shocked audiences and Bachelor Nation Monday during the finale of The Bachelor, where the 36-year-old had to choose between Becca Kufrin and Laura Burnham. The race car driver ended up sending Burnham home during the final rose ceremony and chose Kufrin, who was a big hit with his family. Ulendic Jr. then got down on one knee and asked for Kufrin's hand in marriage, which she accepted. He says, "You are beautiful and elegant. In that first conversation, I knew you were an incredible woman, and I need to know more. We're a team, and I'm very lucky that you've been on this journey with me, and through all of it, you've given me so much confidence. My love for you is unmeasurable. I choose you today, and I choose you today from here on out." The couple are seen enjoying their time together following the proposal. However, Ulendic Jr. then decided that he wanted to break off the engagement and reconnect with Burnham. The decision led to an argument, and Ulendic Jr. confirmed on After the Final Rose that he and Kufrin are over and that he rekindled his romance with Burnham. Previous Bachelor winner Vanessa Grimaldi said on Twitter about the finale, "You do not play with someone's heart like that. Speak, Ari. Say something meaningful." Ben Higgins said in reference to Ulendic Jr. ending things with Kufrin, "How did this breakup end up on camera? Seems like a private conversation. We don't belong in this conversation, but I'm still watching. #The Bachelor." Bachelor in Paradise contestant Christina Schulman says, "If you're this uncertain at this point about which woman is right for you, why propose? #The Bachelor." Bachelorette Season 7 winner J.P. Rosenbaum says, "Not in agreement with this made-for-TV movement. #The Bachelor finale." Caitlin Bristow, the Bachelorette former Season 11 and former Bachelorette contestant, said in response to Rosenbaum's tweet, "This is just mean, but let's all keep in mind these are real people with real feelings. Keep that in mind while we humiliate them." Ulendic will be meeting with Kufrin and Burnham on After the Final Rose on Tuesday on ABC. Olympic snowboarder Chloe Kim and conversationalist Bindi Irwin are among a group of women to be immortalized by Mattel in its latest line of Barbies, the company announced Tuesday. Mattel revealed 14 modern women and 3 historical figures as it's recognizing ahead of International Women's Day on Thursday. Lisa McKnight, the Senior Vice President and General Manager of Barbie, says, "As a brand that inspires the limitless potential in girls, Barbie will be honoring its largest lineup of role models timed to the International Women's Day because we know that you can't be what you can't see. Girls have always been able to play out different roles and careers with Barbie, and we're thrilled to shine a light on real-life role models to remind them that they can be anything." Among the 17 women honored are Patty Jenkins, who broke the record for the highest-grossing live-action film directed by a woman for Wonder Woman; Kim, who became the youngest woman to win the Olympic gold in snowboarding last month; Irwin, the Australian TV personality who took up her father Steve Irwin's cause of animal conservation after his death; Nicola Adams, British 2-time gold medal winning boxer; Kajaya Kubat, a Turkish windsurfer who started a windsurfing school for young people; Helena De Rossi, a French chef who has 2 Michelin stars; Hugo Ruko, the captain of the Chinese volleyball team who won the gold medal in 2016's Olympic Games; Lorena Ocha, a Mexican professional golfer; Matriana Wojciechowska, a Polish journalist, author, director, and TV personality who also conquered the 7 summits; Sarah Gama, the captain of the Italian soccer team; Ixtan Guan, the Chinese actress and philanthropist; Yung Tan, the Chinese prima ballerina at the San Francisco Ballet, Vicky Martin Bercacal, the Spanish fashion designer entrepreneur, Frida Kahlo, the Mexican surrealist artist, Amelia Earhart, American aviation pioneer, and Katherine Johnson, mathematician and pioneer who worked for NASA and the subject of the film Hidden Figures. Kim, recently back in the United States after her Olympic debut in South Korea, posted about the honor of being a so-called Barbie Shero on Twitter. She wrote, I'm so happy to be able to be honored as a Barbie Shero alongside these incredible women, hashtag International Women's Day, hashtag Barbie. Jenkins said she was honored and offered her congratulations to the other women whose images were used for the dolls. She tweeted, "Can't express how totally mind-blowing and delightful it is to have your childhood favorite resemble you. Thank you at Barbie for this incredible honor and for celebrating all kinds of women everywhere. What a great way to inspire the girls of tomorrow." Coco Austin and daughter Chanel showed off their matching mermaid bikinis in a new Instagram post. The 38-year-old television personality shared a slideshow Monday from her family vacation to the Bahamas with 2-year-old Chanel and husband Ice-T. The photo shows Austin and Chanel sporting mermaid-inspired swimwear as they enjoy a sunny outing at a pool. Austin is also shown striking a pose next to Ice-T, whom she married in January 2002. She captioned the post, "Striking more poses on our third day in the Bahamas. Chanel went rocking our mermaid suits, bathing suits, add sugar dolls." Austin and Chanel wore matching nautical-inspired bikinis the day previous, as seen in another slide on Austin's account. She wrote, "Having the time of our lives down in Bahamas, spending the day at the bungalow at the poolside. Chanel was turning it up, life of the party. My friends that came had a blast as well." Austin offered wearing matching outfits with Chanel, including the red and black outfits they sported during the toddler's first trip to Disneyland in August. She couldn't help but gush about her daughter in an Instagram post last week. The star wrote, "Being a mom was my calling. I can't imagine not having a girl. My prayers were definitely answered with this one." As his rap persona Childish Gambino, Donald Glover has announced a 13-day North American arena tour for this September in support of his third studio album, Awaken My Love. The tour begins September 6th at the Infinite Energy Arena in Atlanta before wrapping up September 30th at the Rogers Arena in Vancouver, British Columbia. Glover will also perform in Chicago, Boston, New York, Philadelphia, Dallas, Los Angeles, and elsewhere. Tickets go on sale Friday with pre-sales beginning Tuesday, the actor and musician said on Twitter. Glover will be joined by rap duo Ray Sermond as his opening act. Awaken My Love, released in December 2016, features the hit single Redbone. Glover recently met on The Late Show with a Girl Scout who went viral with her own version of the song to help sell Girl Scout cookies. The band Perry singer Kimberly Perry is heading for divorce. The 34-year-old recording artist confirmed her split from husband and former Major League Baseball player J.P. Ankasibia in an Instagram post Sunday after nearly 4 years of marriage. She wrote, "Yes, sadly, it's true. My marriage has come to an end. I know that beauty will come from these ashes, and as always, I want to thank all of you for your love and support. I'll be in touch soon." People reported Perry filed for divorce Friday in Greenville, Tennessee. The singer cited irreconcilable differences for the split. Ankasibia appeared also to address the split Sunday on Twitter by posting lyrics from the Bob Marley song Three Little Birds. He captioned the post, "All good, half fully mentally." Perry and Ankasibia married in Greenville in June 2014 after meeting in 2012 at the Florida Strawberry Festival. Carrie Underwood, Blake Shelton, and Miranda Lambert were among the guests at the wedding. Madonna appears to be foreshadowing a skincare collaboration with Kim Kardashian. The 59-year-old singer hinted her Madonna Skin Company would partner with KKW Beauty in an Instagram post Monday after Kardashian attended her Oscars after-party Sunday. Madonna shared a photo of herself and Kardashian posing within a paper backdrop. The singer wears a black lace bra and bustier and hot pants, with Kardashian in a black turtleneck dress. She captioned the picture, "Eating paper with Kim, a foreshadowing of things to come, hashtag beauty, hashtag skincare, hashtag working girls, hashtag Oscar, hashtag fun, hashtag Madonna Skin, hashtag thermal waters, hashtag holy waters, hashtag junior, at Kim Kardashian, at Madonna Skin." Kardashian established KKW Beauty in June, while Madonna launched Madonna Skin Company in the U.S. in September. Madonna discussed her skincare line with reporters at the launch event in New York. The star said, according to People, "Skin was very important to me, and I always took care of my skin even at a young age." She also explained, "I got really tired and fed up of years of performing, being on stage, being filmed, being photographed, and always have to grab one product and then another and another. And as soon as I liked the product, it was discontinued." Camila Cabello spent her 21st birthday with her parents. The singer shared a video Monday on Twitter of her mom and dad singing an over-the-top rendition of Happy Birthday as she celebrated the occasion at home. The clip shows Cabello dressed in a sweatshirt, pajama pants, and crown as she holds onto two bunches of balloons. The star and her family are about to enjoy a white two-tier cake with a bow. She captioned the post, 21, "Thank you so much for your birthday wishes. I love you guys so much. That's my parents singing and being extra, LOL." Cabello, who was born to Alejandro and Shuni Cabello in Havana, Cuba in 1997, and immigrated to the United States when she was 6 years old. She recalled her family's struggle to adjust in an interview with Billboard in February 2017. The star said, "My parents worked really hard. We always had periods where my dad would be out of a job. It was a constant flow of having money, losing everything, and then finding a way to get it again." She added, "If we had food to eat, a roof over our heads, and I was going to school, that was enough." Cabello came to fame with the girl group Fifth Harmony and since pursued a solo career. She will promote her debut studio album, Camila, on the Never Be the Same tour, which kicks off April 9th in Vancouver, British Columbia. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1974, Pearl Bailey and Richard Nixon serenade a White House audience. In addition to handing up criminal indictments against 7 former high-ranking officials in the Nixon administration, a grand jury in the District of Columbia named the president himself as an unindicted co-conspirator in the Watergate cover-up. The drumbeat of bad news was growing louder by the month for President Nixon as talks of his impossible impeachment were brewing. But in politics, as in entertainment, the show must go on, and though enfued in scandal that would soon bring his presidency to a disgraceful end, Nixon still found time to provide piano accompaniment to the legendary singer Pearl Bailey at a White House dinner on this date in 1974. The Washington Post, President Nixon and Pearl Bailey performed an impromptu Dick and Pearl show, momentarily upstaged Watergate, the energy crisis, troubles in the Middle East, and the economy Thursday night. The very paper whose investigative reporters broke the story of the Watergate scandal. It was at the end of her scheduled solo performance before the attendees of the Midwinter Governors Conference that Miss Bailey invited the president on stage and corrected him into playing over at the piano. She joked, "You don't play as well as I sing, but I don't sing as well as you govern." After he played a few bars of Home on the Range, Miss Bailey interrupted, "Mr. President, I want to sing a song, not ride a horse." Wild Irish Rose and God Bless America went over much better, and because the president's game spirit and Miss Bailey's famous combination of beautiful singing and lightning quick banner, the performance was judged a great success. The Washington Post quoted California Governor Ronald Reagan calling the evening absolutely tops, and Vice President Ford saying, "I laughed so much I cried." This is not the first time Pearl Bailey has performed for the president. She was a longtime friend and political supporter of Nixon and was given the honorary title Ambassador of Love at a White House performance in 1970. Nor was this the first time that Richard Nixon had played the piano. Like Harry Truman before him, Nixon was an competent amateur pianist and even a bit of a composer. While his performance with Pearl Bailey on this date in 1974 may not have been filmed, those who are curious about Nixon's musical talents can check out his 1963 television appearance on The Jack Paar Show. Also on this date in 1999, American filmmaker Stanley Kubrick dies in his Hirschfeld, England home at the age of 70. One of the most acclaimed film directors of the 20th century, Kubrick's 13 feature films explored the dark side of the human nature. Born in New York City in 1928, Kubrick took up photography in high school and became a staff photographer for Look magazine at age 17. A photo assignment on boxing inspired him to make The Day of the Fight, a short documentary film about boxing, in 1951. The short was brought by a news service, and he made 2 more documentaries before making a short feature-length film, Fear and Desire, in 1953, which dealt with war. The movie, produced independently, received little attention outside of New York, where critics praised Kubrick's directorial talents. Kubrick's next two feature films, Killer's Kiss in 1955 and The Killing 1956, brought him to the attention of Hollywood. In 1957, he directed actor Kirk Douglas in Paths of Glory, a story of military injustice in the French army during World War I. Douglas later enlisted Kubrick to take over production of Spartacus in 1960, a historical epic about the slave rebellion led by the Roman slave Spartacus in 73 BC. The film was a box office smash and won 4 Academy Awards, including Best Cinematography, which was attributed to Russell Metty, who was largely Kubrick's work. Behind the scenes, the director's characteristic obsession with detail created some tension with the cast and crew. After Spartacus, he moved permanently to England, where he directed Lolita in 1962, based on the controversial novel by Vladimir Nabokov. 2 years later, Kubrick scored another major critical and commercial hit with Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. Starring Peter Sellers and George C. Scott, Dr. Strangelove was a dark comedy about the nuclear arm race that earned Oscar nominations for Best Picture, Best Direction, Best Screenplay, and Best Actor for Peter Sellers. Kubrick spent 4 years working on his next film, 2001: A Space Odyssey, in 1968, co-written with English writer Arthur C. Clarke. Now widely regarded as the greatest science fiction film ever made, 2001: A Space Odyssey won Kubrick a well-deserved Best Visual Effects Academy Award. Kubrick followed up 2001 with A Clockwork Orange in 1971, a controversial social commentary set in the near future. It was given an X rating in the United States for its extreme violence and banned in the United Kingdom. Nonetheless, received 4 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture. Barry Lyndon, 1975, was a picturesque movie based on the 19th century novel by William Thackeray. Kubrick, who had become famous for his perfectionist tendencies, took a record 300 days just to shoot the film. The Shining, 1980, starring Jack Nicholson as the caretaker of a mountain resort who goes insane, was hailed as a masterpiece on the horror genre. Full Metal Jacket in 1987 addressed the Vietnam War and was another critical and commercial success. In 1997, after 10 years' absence of filmmaking, Kubrick began working on Eyes Wide Shut in 1999, an enigmatic thriller starring Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. The director died soon after turning in his final cut of the film. Also on this date in 2010, Kathryn Bigelow becomes the first woman to win an Academy Award for Best Director for her movie The Hurt Locker, about an American bomb squad that disabled explosives in Iraq in 2004. Prior to Bigelow, only 3 women had been nominated for a Best Director Oscar. Lena Wertmuller in 1975 for Seven Beauties, Jane Champion for 1993's The Piano, and Sofia Coppola in 2003's Lost in Translation. Born in St. Carlos, California in 1951, Bigelow graduated from the San Francisco Art Institute in 1972 and later earned a master's degree for film from Columbia University. She made her feature film debut with 1982's The Loveless, which she co-wrote and co-directed. The film about a motorcycle gang starred Willem Dafoe. The next movie Bigelow directed, 1987's Near Dark, was a Western horror hybrid that gained a cult following. She went on to helm 1990's Blue Steel, starring Jamie Lee Curtis as a police officer stalked by a killer, and 1991's Point Break, about bank-robbing surfers, featuring Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves. Bigelow's other directing credits include 1995's Stranger Days with Ralph Fiennes, 2000's The Weight of Water with Sean Penn, and 2002's K-19 The Widowmaker with Harrison Ford and Liam Neeson. At the 82nd Academy Awards in March 2010, Bigelow's fellow Best Director nominees included James Cameron, Avatar, whom she was married to from 1989 to 1991, along with Lee Daniels, Precious, Jason Reitman, Up in the Air, and Quentin Tarantino for Inglourious Basterds. After making history by winning the Director's Prize, Bigelow said, "I hope I'm the first of many women, and of course I love to just think of myself as a filmmaker, and as long for the day when that modifier can be a mot point." Her movie, The Hurt Locker, which starred Jeremy Renner, Anthony Mackie, and Brian Garrity, also won Oscars for Best Picture, Film Editing, Sound Mixing, and Original Screenplay. And as your entertainment report for Wednesday, March 7th, 2018, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.